Welcome, Leo. This is Regina, Pacific Tarot, and I pulled for you on this new moon in Leo, the Star card, the beautiful vision that you hold for your best life, for the best world. This is strongly saying to me, vision board, vision board, vision board, for those of you that are building your vision, building up your hope, your faith in something better than where you are. A sense of restlessness may be consuming you at this time as you are unfolding this vision through your very profound soul work that you're doing. You're cleaning up your act, you're detoxing your environment, you're trying hard to look at your past through a critical lens, not an unkind lens, not an ungentle lens, but one that looks rationally at what benefits you derive from something you've let go of in the past and something and the place that you're making space for, what you want to install in your life, what you hope for. And you have set up this North Star for yourself is not something you're going to manifest overnight, but something that you realize you are deserving and worthy of. It's taken you a while to get here for many Leos. There have been a lot of distractions, a lot of pulls to stay in a place where you used to be, a place that didn't really serve you, although it felt like it was serving you because you believed that was the best it could be. You've since learned, you've since been motivated by your own unhappiness, discomfort, sense of limitation that you can do better. So this call for a vision board is a creative opportunity for you to align yourself with those principles that matter to you, with what you truly desire in this life. This is a general reading, Leo, so it isn't going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. I'm welcoming all of you that are new and those of you that are familiar to me as we look at the present card, the Empress. This is stunning and beautiful. You are all powerful. You have everything that you need in terms of your practical approach to living in abundance in your community, with family, with colleagues. You understand how to be disciplined, be in tune with those you work at. You understand divine timing because you're using the natural world as your model. You're understanding that you are, in many ways, a force of nature. And in that way, you are mimicking the practical, seasonal appropriateness of your actions. Your intuition is wide open. You're understanding that you are here out of love, for love, and you do everything from that perspective. The beautiful sunburst, the warmth, the joy that you experience in your building, in your body, is something that you give to others by your very presence and your ability to stay in the present moment in joy. This is a fabulous gift, and you're willing to work to back that up. But what you do when you work is you bring that energy onto the team, into the organization, into your home in a way that reminds everyone of what an abundant world we live in. This is the key to gaining more of what you want, that gratitude, and also being willing to accept the love and appreciation and recognition that you deserve. In the past, the 10 of Pentacles, this has been coming up for you quite a bit. This is something in your past that has been grounding your ability to develop. This can be a legacy. It can be a cultural or family legacy. This can be ancestral, identifying with some particular person or cultural habit or phenomenon that spurs you on, that motivates you, that you feel deeply identified with in a way that gives you a sense of motivation around your place in the world. And remember that with the full moon in Leo, we are all looking for our place in the world, where we belong. And this shows me that your place of belonging, your position has been seeded a long time ago, and that you recognize now that the privilege of that legacy has allowed you to have opportunities and experiences many don't. And in that way, you are giving this back. You can give this back as a parent, as a sibling, as an individual that simply is sharing what they know with others. But there's a profound sense of tradition and lineage in what you are aware of. And it is, in fact, the impulse to give back, to support others that have less, that is really centering your appreciation of the past in the current moment. In the future, the Seven of Pentacles has you uh, at a pause, at a something of a stationary place, stationary long enough for you to really look at what you've created and what you want to get, what you want, how you want to be rewarded for your work. So you are looking at what you've accomplished and looking at ways that you can invest in yourself more strategically. This is positively, this is you looking at your achievements on your path, on your mission, in your purpose. And it's also an acknowledgement, because you have the strong basis with the Empress, that you know how to maximize your harvest. You know how to make the most out of the work that you do. And yet you're understanding that you need to apply that same principle in your individual efforts in life, so that you are not working harder, but you're working smarter. And investment is a leverage point for you, a way for you to see how you can delegate some of those responsibilities that don't need you to do, how you can invest in your education, your training. Those are examples of ways that you can be rethinking the investment you make in yourself and on your path. I'm going to pull an oracle card, and if you aren't resonating with this reading so far, Leo, please like this video, please share this with others, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I always appreciate your comments, so thank you. Whatever they are, your thoughts are always welcome and insightful for me. And I pulled for you the Abundance card. I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in my physical reality. I think this pretty much says what it says, means what it says. And I think your cards are showing that you are clear about what you desire in your life. So it's always good to know what you want as we set forward, and you've been doing a lot of work to clarify that for yourself. The Empress is clarified by the Devil card and the Four of Pentacles. Yes, I do believe there's a way in which you have been holding on to something that is traditional or the status quo in some way. You have been holding on in some ways for fear of what's out there. There is a fear that you can't do as well on your own, that you rely on the support of others in a way that robs you of your freedom, of your independence. And this is the most I think, most critical obstacle for you right now. Your soul is leaping forward into the future, and yet realistically, when you look at earning a living, you look at gaining an education or participating in a way that is in some way profitable or reciprocal, or that supports you, you are afraid of what you will lose. And I think this is really describing the way in which you can now start considering what it is you have to gain. I think you've come up against the wall for long enough in a very limited situation, even physically limited, I'm feeling, so that you can't earn enough money given the conditions of this limitation that you're experiencing, because you need to break out. And this really star card is talking about really the goal and the vision of moving forward, that you have far greater heights to hit than you have experienced to date, that you are playing small and have been playing small on the basis of your fear, when you have all the power necessary to do whatever it is you want to do. In fact, this card is telling me that you've already been successful in a lot of ways, and you've held yourself back because of some kind of authority, some argument with authority, some clash, or uh, um, some kind of oppression, or uh, I think you're hearing my words. I can't come up with a word, but some kind of limp, some way in which you're being held down. You feel that you're being held down by the limitations put on you by others. In the past, the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Fours are showing up here. The Eight of Pentacles is all about the willingness to do the work. And the Four of Cups is about you breaking out of that sense of fear and actually practicing in a lot of ways, many ways, emotionally, what it feels like to align yourself with support. That is a way that you're countering this overall narrative of holding on to what you have, and knowing that that is not how you're going to get what you desire. But you have been practicing uh, being in alignment, being with those who support you, moving towards situations that feel good, that don't criticize you, that don't chastise you, that don't uh, accuse you of not doing what is being expected of you. And throughout all that, you are aligning this new way of using your feelings to validate what's best for you by working through it, by discipline, by sticking to those things that work for you, by instituting programs, routines, habits in your life, by developing yourself as a person, understanding that this is all in alignment with whatever prosperity, whatever benefit you expect from a new path and a more open path that's going to require work. In the future, the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. This is the King of Swords, forgive me. So the King of Swords is interesting because it's showing me that the more that you focus on your intentions, which are coming out of your awareness of the truth. And that truth means challenging what you have been doing, what you've been holding on to, that you know isn't working for you. So the courage to pursue what is good for you, to stand up for, to fight for, to work for what's good for you is the direction that's leading to your independence. This requires a lot of reasoned rationality, to which you have in spades. You can see the big picture. You understand that your way is the best way to achieve the independence that you desire. And here I'm talking about material independence. You're not relying on others, hasn't been working for you. No matter how bountiful that support has been, no matter how there it's been, it always has come with strings for you. And now you're understanding those strings and realizing that only by creating your own abundance is where you're going to get the real freedom to pursue your vision. And there's everything to indicate that you will be quite well known for whatever it is you align yourself with. You can be the public face of something that you are aligned with. You may begin your own business in which you use your person, your voice, your physical presence to talk about your ideas, the alternatives that you propose. I'm going to finish off this reading with Flora and Fauna of Africa, and I have pulled the giant snail, and the key word is momentum. Move along your own path at your own pace. Use your time wisely, and you will accomplish your goals with divine timing. If you've enjoyed this content, Leo, I'm going to be linking another video or playlist for your ongoing enjoyment. So thank you for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.